Hey, Zig, why don't you give me a Zigga Zigga on that there right there? Right. I think that sounds decent. Hey, Dave, let's test this out. Why don't you give me a scratch and cut? Right, hey, Zig, let's test that one more time, you know what I'm saying? Let me get some of that crab action. Yeah, Psyche O about to mash it up.
What? Where is that sound coming from? It's coming from over there. Psyche Origami States that you need sharper scissors to cut the red tape, boy. Psyche Origami States that it's time you recognize that the style is great. Sucker. Psyche Origami States. You might get left behind if you start to hesitate, man. Psyche Origami States that be screaming on kids like Bobcat. Wait, like call the paramedics while I work through all the edits. Psyche O's the main feature coming first up on the credits. Right. You coming up last just like a dolly grip. After rocking fronts for 20 years, you'll have to switch to super poly grip. Put effort into polish it. Basically, that makes you easy to demolish when I'm at the controls. I got that Asheville asthma. Dave Matter has the bowl. And Sinner's in the kitchen making crab casserole. Cause he'd rather have a roll with margarine spread. The wavy bomb shit, we got these people calling the feds. I might hit up White School when it's time to shoot the rock. I'm most style like different color stripes on your tube socks. My crew's got that old straight up like 12 o'clock. Best to hit my landline before you bring it down my block. Cause I ain't got no time for visitors, man. Even the palace got an aura feeling you breaching its perimeter. Psyche Origami States that you need to slow it down and start to concentrate now. Psyche Origami States that you can't keep your balance if you can't hold it away, sucker. Psyche Origami States. Yo, son, them cuts sound great. Psyche Origami States. About time you recognize that the style. I listened to this till I couldn't know no more, and then I started writing to it. Staying cool like charcoal without a natural lighter fluid, but guaranteed to burst when it's time to ignite. And I'll be getting at them early cause I wake at first light. The ice age is over, man, it's time for global warming. And it rains in Home Park while I'm busy brainstorming. Humidity is up just like stupidity is up. So this year, we dumb it down to make it easy on the ear. But never compromise the rhymes you overanalyze and recite until you're tongue-tied, and then it's overtime. Unraveling the mysteries of time traveling while remaining still. And stillness is time to build, cause that's when you feel this and then acknowledge the skill. And your show's not complete without our name on the bill, unless you're booking 20 acts, in which case I'm at the palace rotating on my own axis, keeping the balance. Psyche Origami States. You might get left behind if you start to hesitate now. Psyche Origami States that you need sharper scissors to cut that red tape, boy. Psyche Origami States that we screaming on kids like Bobcat Goldthwait like Psyche. Psyche Origami States. Listen here. Yo. Now if you really wanna figure out what all of this means, check the Roz Atlantis files under mind bending, assigning teams of archaeologists to dig up my quotes to see if all of them sank or if some still float now. You ask me what is that worth? Why don't you take a second, check your spinning wheels first? Every day is a rebirth, and sleep is your death. So reap the benefits of table scraps you get from the chef. Is it the end of it when things collapse around your very being and you can't stop it? Cause you're talking and not seeing shit, you just a yes man agreeing. Of course, master, or productivity's low, yo, I can work faster. I'm sealing up the holes you made with verbal plaster and traded in my hyper thruster for a laser blaster. Reality's a bitch and I'll take her around town in a 89 Volkswagen merry-go-round. It's like that, yo. Psyche Origami. Origami.
But you can't have it. You don't have enough teeth to chew it. Who are you?
Yo, it's West Stick.
Why did you come here?
To get busy.
Who are you?
Danger.
Why did you come here?
To represent.
Who are you?
Synthesis.
Why did you come here?
I don't know.
Who are you?
Psyche Origami.
Why did you come here?
Because you want
You
it.
can't have it. You don't have enough teeth to chew it.
You need it.
You can't have it. You don't have enough teeth to
Y'all
chew
got
it.
to have it.
You can't have it. You don't have enough teeth to chew it.
You know you want it, but
You can't have it. You don't have enough teeth to chew
cause
it.
you want everything you can't have, but nothing you can obtain. Gotta have it all with some room to complain. Gotta make these grenades blow you out of the frame and leave your holographic pieces scattered on the terrain. You want a reason to rock a chain, incompetent at rental instead of hopping a train. Locked in the same hustle while we walking these planes. Jump from one to the next, and if it's in your headset, you're bumping the best. Boy, you can't defeat me, cause I'm just an idea that wouldn't exist if there was only energy here. So step out my sphere, creature. I know it when I meet ya. My sixth sense keep things warm like space heaters. I measure fluid in gallons and never milliliters, and we keep the bottom heavy to stretch out your tweeters. We soon to be found everywhere like card readers and barcodes on keychains. I maintain cause I refrain from letting any boundary make a difference. Ladies get broken hearted when I tell them my position about the greater mission. And when the journey's complete, we about to bring space down to the street, and that's why you want
You
it.
can't have it. You don't have enough teeth to chew it.
You need it.
You can't have it. You don't have enough teeth to
Y'all
chew
got
it.
to have it.
You can't have it. You don't have enough teeth to chew it.
You know you want it, but
You can't have it. You don't have enough teeth to chew it.
I build the strangest patterns known to earthlings and sharpen up to cut your purse strings. Yet I'll hit you with the first things. First, my neighborhood's enormous. I stay preoccupied, bringing form to the formless. Most times you see me in the high performance of a crab, giving pounds to everybody that I stumble past. My tongue will blast holes in you for sport. Better call in some air support, cause very soon every bug on this rock will be as big as my hand. And coastal catastrophes will move humans further inland. Of course, if I had 10 hands, I'd high five 10 fans and ask the guy at the door for more wristbands. I want a low-rider bike with a chrome kickstand, but can't put worth in things that don't really exist, man. I wanna deviate but stay above surface, cause when you understand it, it's worth it, and that's why you want
You
it.
can't have it. You don't have enough teeth to chew it.
You need it.
You can't have it. You don't have enough teeth to
Y'all
chew
got
it.
to have it.
You can't have it. You don't have enough teeth to chew it.
You know you want it, but
You can't have it. You don't have enough teeth to chew it. You don't have enough teeth to chew it.
Clap your hands, everybody, if you got what it takes. Yes, yes, y'all, you don't stop. Check it out, y'all. Rock on. I'm with Stick. I don't stop. Planeswalker's crew. Rock on. I'm Locksmith. You don't stop. Survivalist squad. Rock on. Synthesis, y'all. Yeah. DJ Danger, y'all. Yeah. Check it out, y'all. Rock on. I'm the planet pool shark. Knock the earth into a black hole for match point without scratching. Yo, I'm all action. Like subtitle jet Li flick. Niggas know my whole name, but only choose to use the prefix. Treading this dimension never come seasick. The wrong place if you're looking for cash to beef with. Do whatever we see fit. Make no mistake, we're Stick, rock the beats and rock the break like Get out, y'all. I be barbecuing and hooping, interacting with fam. Black soul happening, jet black, Janine and Joanne. Full-time jobs before cash staying alive. Survivalist, keeping my eyes on the prize. Spinning my own loot, record label getting the shaft. CDs and 12 inches, gotta finish the lab. Another 8-act, need a bigger board in fact. But my job right now wanna call me that. Cause we describe MC as mysterious creation, interplanetary nationwide presentation, spontaneity without the signs of hesitation. No procrastination, but still we got the patience to let the planets move and acknowledge the variation. You other cats sit back and watch, I'm done waiting. Plain surfing while you on the ground skating. Cause in the mirror is exactly what you up against. There's no negotiation. This is for all the hospital patients. Jump out your bed, smack the doctor. There's no negotiation. For everybody on the streets blazing, taking out the view of helicopters. There's no negotiation. This is for the Jamaicans and Haitians. Jump on the floor, roll down. There's no negotiation. To people walking to the train station, keeping traffic down, using ground transportation. While we up under this blue moon, let's live to the fullest and pull the trigger so we can be #1 with a bullet. Nobody runs the rock better than Lock and Spick, and I'm sick. Figure the endless lyrical scheme out, niggas spit that quick. And then when you get me on a stick, man, that shit's over with. Ladies, we the people that put the P in porno flick. Swift with the tongue, swift with the back action, hung like a Clydesdale. Try to get your hun sprung. It's all fluid. We manage the mic like Denny Green do Vikings. Flip the battle like a Cobra striking. And even more poison us than drinking straight phosphorus. We all over the track, you flatline, but not enough. So what you got for us? What you got for us? Man, what you got for us? At your shows you can hear a pin drop while we getting crowds amped like they cheering on Maximus. So relax and just be a sponge for a second and absorb it. Tuck, 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 gladiator. I spit a flame verse, then turn around and spit the same verse and tell your stupid ass it wasn't rehearsed. Cause you's an ignorant bastard, destined to be a has-been. And some include teaching Alaskans how to backspin. Your mask is thin, then it's getting rocky like the Aspens. Spinning for your life but still ending up in the trash bin. While I'm walking away laughing, Forrest standing up goes, you're looking at the last negotiation. For everybody on the wall waiting, sleeping on this mic devastation. There's no negotiation, this is for people of other nations. Damn, they rhyme the world trade like there's no negotiation. For everybody on the streets blazing, taking out the view of helicopters. There's no negotiation, this is for all of y'all that's mistaken. Hip-hop is not on a vacation. Vacation.
Send in the first appointment, dear. Try to get in here more often. This is a difficult therapy. What have you been doing in the last 2 years? How have you been spending your time?
Grabbing guns and throwing firebombs and cynically discrediting America's institutions.
I see, all right. Well, why hadn't you thought of coming to see me sooner?
There's so much more that we can do. 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, I had reason to believe that maybe we were going to make some progress. I really hope that's the case.
Oh, I forgot your name.
Psyche Origami. Psyche Origami.
These guys like they're so sick. The time for talking is over.
Hey yo, we take it to the maximum. 1040 easy taxing them. Slow pokes, we turtle waxing them. So get your girdle, cause we're gonna keep it fertile. Got you struggling for business like that place on 10th and Myrtle. Psyche Origami, whip that milk that never curdles. Push your wig back like no windshield in a convertible. Yeah, we still hurting you with words above the neck for cats that don't like the work but still want the check. From Marietta to the deck, Southside to Cartersville. Man, your head'll get flown just like planes at Hartsfield. Yeah, these darts will pierce your your epidermis if you ain't gripping the mic and keeping it warm like a thermos. You know, it's like pouring gasoline onto a furnace when you put us on a plate and turn us 33 in the third. We still smooth like the horn O'Donnell bird. Got you rocking nameplates that say do not disturb, but not precise with every word, cause I place them properly while you smoked out and say your metaphors sloppily. It's like, come on and just take a sec to realize time and space and find a space to just relax yourself. Ain't no worries here, dog, as far as I can tell. We dwell where subterranean thoughts propel. Just get me out of this cell, put me on a mountaintop with some nature to smell, so I can have an open mind when I bless the crust. Cause at the end of the night, it's just us. Cuts. Synthesis and Dave matter, man, and machines. While I compose data for fiends of all sorts. If I followed your lead, I might rock highlights like Fox Sports while I practice casting spells on people at Hogwarts. I bring it forth to push you backwards, smash with the force of Mack truck accidents with no surviving witnesses. Take it back to Valley Fitness. Fall semester, had to let it go to watch it fester. Bust a 3 without the lazy eye like Ronnie Lester, and hopefully I keep a legacy like Robert Nesta. Well, alright, turn the sounds up, we build it from the ground up. 1,000-foot beacon, light the town up. Round them up, I'm down with the crew from Home Park to bus shots with no silencer. Planeswalkers, y'all about to balance the scale, taking comp from all challenges. Large and frail, fast as snail, dark or pale. Automobile trains and third rail, fresh and stale. Woman and male, loose and walking the streets or in jail. The alchemy of opposites will soon prevail, but for now, do me a favor and pass the ale. It's like, come on and just take a sec to realize time and space and find a space to just relax yourself. Ain't no worries here, dog, as far as I can tell. We dwell where subterranean thoughts propel. Just get me out of this cell, put me on a mountaintop with some nature to smell, so I can have an open mind when I bless the crust. Cause at the end of the night, it's just us. Yeah, I say people, people, come on and check it now. I got the mic in my hand, now watch me wreck it now. What's the jam if the crew ain't here? What's your name? Call me Stick with 4 decks in the rear. I got no problem working on my tan in the limelight. And if I was a Chinaman, I'd still be on point, cause I say you can't rhyme right. How you gonna test the limitless when you finite? Spot a punk from 90 yards away with only my inherent eyesight. While you doing R&B like the Shy Lights, I still got the nappy afro without the highlights. 10 o'clock shadow with gray speckles. Spit a acid verse into your face and watch it leave freckles. Permanent marks, I bring my best when the tournaments start and do my part to stay ahead of you. So when you step up, grind you down to a powder residue. That's what a vet'll do. Settle you down and make your ego afraid to back up the fictional talk your brain made. Sit back and watch a lab rat get paid. I'm hard at work while you playing dominoes and spades. When it's time to relax, I'm playing hearts and chess and kick rhymes to myself to get them off my chest. I rest in Home Park and execute the plans. You know the program, I'm the motherfucking man. And next up, we got my man DJ Danger, aka Dave Matter. Yo, step up to the decks and tell him why you're the man.
Who is the individual?
Danger. Cut it sharp like Edward Scissorhands.
Who is the individual?
Danger. Ripping up soul.
Then I switch speeds.
All your other DJs,
they use the same old samples.
fuck that.
Be original.
Yo, Dave. Rider when I spot it. Danger. And you snoop it all the time. And next up, we got my man Synthesis, aka DJ Synth. Yo, step up to the decks and tell them why you're the man.
I think it's safe to say
I'm the man. Synthesis.
lay in those strange phonetic sounds.
You can do it.
I'm totally into it. Oh yeah. Hey man.
Let's get a little action going. There he goes.
Who's that? My man Synthesis.
Here's something to think about.
Yeah, well it's that optical polygraph that walk this path at a steady pace and make a change every day but keep the same face. I stay at home even if I'm in a strange place. You falsify notions that you can occupy the same space. So let's face it, I rhyme so I don't have to break my back making slave wages and build with cats that keep the turf wet in the dry season. But some find it pleasing and tax, greasing they skillet, cooking up kicks and clothes on their back. And as far as your cap, man, that peeling shit's for oranges, man, we folding it back. Because the O's for origami, when I got my people by me, best believe me, when you see me, you don't even wanna try me. I don't drink Dasani, cause I switched to Aquafina, even though Coca-Cola says the tenant bottle's cleaner. There's more to life, so I guess the plot's thick up than getting these points across like seeing inside tickets. And brothers be like, yo, Wistic, I wanna rock with ya, but forgot to hit you up, cause I was sucking on that swisher. I'm drinking hard liquor with no mixer with my browser and Google or Alta Vista, researching for ways to get ya. I Detector. Because we seen it all, but recognize what we want to. A problem ain't such until the circumstance confronts you and keep you backing up until there ain't nowhere to run to. And karmic implication builds a wall you can't run through. I Detector. I Detector.
Even if you know the word, do some special, careful listening.
I keep acquaintance with beings alike that share in my plight. Revolutionary types that lay patient until the fruit is ripe and cut it off the tree of life with a knife the size of this rock twice. But since you measure everything in megabytes and zip this, the width of Jupiter wouldn't suffice in this case. I plant seeds like keys in your brain for you to misplace. You slipping like you skating on boards without the grip tape, by thinking it could never be you, and that's a mistake. I'm sacrificing money for truth, and it shows every time I spit a rhyme in the booth. But understand that if you in this industry and hold a gun because you're nervous, it's probably because you got credit and don't deserve it. It's probably because you were wicked and self-serving. It's probably because we can notice you're uncertain, and out of nowhere you might find yourself hurting. At the end of Act 7, it's time to close curtain. I Detector. Because we seen it all, but recognize what we want to. A problem ain't such until the circumstance confronts you and keep you backing up until there ain't nowhere to run to. And karmic implication builds a wall you can't run through. I Detector. I Detector. I Detector. I Detector.
Whatever I see, I attack.
But I can see through you. Oh, wow, look at that. But I can see through you.
Say, we've given our ears lots of exercise, and our eyes and our mouth, and yes, our heads too. Thanks for joining me.
WKMA, Kiss My Ass Radio. We're in the Pucker Up Hour with your host, Captain Caveman. #1 for 8 weeks straight, Psyche Origami. I'ma stop playing this shit if y'all don't cut my check. Please believe it. Who makes it happen? The captain makes it happen.
Yo, this is Dickie Flambe. And when I'm not drinking that mud water or freebasing Clearasil, I'm listening to my main dog, Captain Caveman. Kiss My Ass.
This is my cousin Troy, and when I'm not getting inked up at that old parlor, or I'm not just drinking some more of that Hennessy, I'm listening to my main shit Nick back on the radio back home. And I'm telling you, Captain Cave, man, WKMA,
Yo, this is mud, fish, hitting hoops like swish, swish. And when I'm not popping my pants, listen to Henry Mancini, I'm riding a Shetland pony with my headphones on. Listen to my main man, the caveman, on Kiss My Ass Radio, kissing my ass.
Hey yo, this is J Mill, and when I'm not sniffing lines of dandruff, I'm definitely jamming with my man Captain Caveman on W Kiss My Ass.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? This is Deux the Beat Nick, and when this Nick ain't beating up your girls, I'm sitting there listening to my man Captain Caveman on WKMA Radio. Rah!
Holiday made the world, and when I'm not beating your bitch up with a big fat sausage leg meat dick, then I'm kicking your ass with my man Caveman on W Kiss My Ass.
Yo, this is Peanut Nelsons from Phenomena Good Song. And when I'm not out at the farm lecking it off the legs of a lady, I'm probably listening to W Kiss Your Ass. For Psyche Origami, I'm waiting to hear them.
WKMA Radio, this is Captain Caveman, aka Check Please. When I ain't smacking your favorite DJ, checking out Psyche Origami. Let's get into this new shit.
Fastest growing phenomenon, bombing on stereo. We benefit from taking our time and waiting for the right scenario. Here we go. Long last. We about to make a permanent mark and rip the toughest mental fabric apart because done playing with these puzzle pieces and parts to make complete thoughts. Let's start. To all my money making MCs and fallen role scholars who might have lost their life for a handful of dollars. You got a mouthful of dead weight you can't swallow and a block long path of red tape you can't follow. My fan P, Ted AD, and T'Challa brand the rap, jump off the chain like Rottweilers. Off the meter, often considered to be awesome with the style that rock from Bangkok to Boston. All up in your mouth, between your teeth, flossing. Try to sell me short on the show, it might cost him his limbs or his life savings. His forehead for engraving, the name Psyche and metal shavings. When you come off, man, it's less than amazing. That's why your style will always get beat like frat hazings. I'm old style, razor with the leather strap shaving. Step up in the cypher if you like sunbathing. Yeah, it's right here, it's right here, it's right here. Yo, how you gonna see us standing way over there, getting beat upside the cranium with these solar flares? Yeah, it's right here, it's right here, it's right here. Drop a devastating verse that you can't compare. We're about to make the whole public aware because we bring you the fastest growing phenomenon, bombing on stereo. We benefit from taking our time and waiting for the right scenario. Here we go. We're about to make a permanent mark and rip the toughest mental fabric apart because done playing with these puzzle pieces and parts to make complete thoughts. Let's start. I gotta shatter the monotony of trying to make monopoly money stretch so I can buy back my stolen property. If I do it properly and get some heads to follow me, we rule our own colonies. The government can swallow me. I'm polygonal and either stereo or mono. So many slides I couldn't tell you vertical from horizontal. Straight up and down like some corduroy pants. I drop a style that at first glance it seems to advance. Straight abstract, it used to be the format before I knew a thing about verbal combat. And now I carry heavy ammunition on my back and always stay in a position to blow cast the scraps. I never got better, just learn to adapt. Stay alert and proact and never have to react. And stay adept at bringing new concepts into my frame of thinking. Always switching up the pictures like trying on new skins to see which one will fit ya. But I'm comfortable in this caramel. Hope you get the point while you sleeping on that bed of nails. Cause we about to drop some weight on them and commence to tip the scale. At last, we bring you the fastest growing phenomenon, bombing on stereo. At last, we benefit from taking our time and waiting for the right scenario. Here we go. Long last, we about to make a permanent mark and rip the toughest mental fabric apart because at last, done playing with these puzzle pieces and parts to make complete thoughts. Let's start.
Let the word go forth.
We have much to do.
I ask for your help.
Without that, we have nothing. The world is very different now.
dangerously misguided.
That is why we're trying to do more in these areas.
It's like one for the treble and two for the time. Along to the limit, a limit to the line. We create the joint, set the trouble with time. And if you want to get served, you're gonna have to form a line. Me and Zigga Zigga when our powers combine. It's time to break your law with this superb design. I used to date a girl named Clementine, but I had to let her go, cause he done this crime. Synthesis, do you know what I'm talking about? Hey yo, Dave, do you know what I'm talking about? Synthesis, if you know what I'm talking about. Fuck it, you just get on the cup, get on the cup, get on the cup, and turn it out.
The speed at which you adapt to change is one of the keys to survival on this plane. Long range thought missile hits your brain cavity, reversing gravity, pushing fear out rapidly. Now everything's exactly what it has to be. On second alert, by the milliseconds better, by the minute it's worse. We burst to keep these universal laws intact, so break out your thumbtacks and put this on the map. Yeah, I've been doing this here since way back, since the days of fat laces and Kango caps. Sick of listening to y'all with them same old raps, so we produce tightrope joints to turn the snare traps. So step lightly, cause this will fit around your ankle tightly and uproot ya. Construct a present day bomb, explode in the future. Mastering the art of lacing up open wounds with psychological sutures. Mythological synthesizer sound loopers got the market saturated with the smell of bad grouper. To me, polyologists clones like stormtroopers, synthetic and waiting for live cats to set it. Another man down, another transplant embedded as y'all humans keep moving from less cash to credit. The speed at which you adapt to change is one of the keys to survival on this plane. Long range thought missile hits your brain cavity, reversing gravity, pushing fear out rapidly. Now everything's exactly what it has to be. On second alert, by the milliseconds better, by the minute it's worse. We burst to keep these universal laws intact, so break out your thumbtacks and put this on the map. If I made a platinum hit called Dick Riding for Dummies, hopefully y'all might get me like financial aid money. So hurry up and register for classes on the fall of man, and infinite armies of thought all at my command. To go and seize everything the mind erases, and use it for putty to spackle the vacant spaces created by the complacent, comfortably running rat races. Somehow people fail to fathom something that basic, so I inherit first eye LASIK surgery patients, and when I'm done operating they be like, that's amazing. Now can I do my own cosmic exploration and use my mind's eye to record the observations? Of course, it's information straight from the source. We be changing up perception of these people that's lost but wanna frolic all in it. Create a black hole in your brain and watch it fall in it. Take time out of body to experience the other side without physical limits. Returning to my shell is everybody's favorite cynic, with my code name imprinted in my skin, so when I'm dead they can see who I really was by using infrared. Cause speed at which you adapt to change is one of the keys to survival on this plane. Long range thought missile hits your brain cavity, reversing gravity, pushing fear out rapidly. Now everything's exactly what it has to be. On second alert, by the milliseconds better, by the minute it's worse. We burst to keep these universal laws intact, so break out your thumbtacks and put this on the map. Man's instinct says to build and keep building, so we precisely craft an impervious shielding that adapts to all weather and changes with time. I'll take a little hiatus to perfect the design, because it's all the same. It's just points, lines, and planes. Only after the fourth dimension are things tough to explain. I'm done with living mundane, it's time to elevate and move at a rate faster than we tell her communicate, and that's faster than we tell lies to make our status escalate. Shouldering the weight of the world and feeling great. Couldn't tell you a thing about will and grace, but my roll to spit is still in place, with or without something to stimulate my overworked headspace. Retrace your steps and calculate in milliseconds how long you really slept. And we do it to the death, and that's just the concept. Change alert to code red, cause here's the bomb threats. Like speed get with you, adapt to change is one of the keys to survival on this plane. Long range thought missile hit your brain cavity, reversing gravity, pushing fear out rapidly. Now everything's exactly what it has to be. On second alert, by the milliseconds better, by the minute is worse. We burst to keep these universal laws intact. So break out your dumb tax and put this on the map. Break out your dumb tax and put this on the map. Break out your dumb tax and put this on the map. Break out your dumb tax. Break out your dumb tax. Break out your dumb tax and put this on the map. Break out your dumb tax and put this on the map. It's like
me with this track on. Trying to find something to go with it. I got something in this one. There's gotta be something up in here that I can use for this. This intro just keep going. There we go. I found it. Nice.
First of all, I gotta keep it live until the curtain call. Definitely got to show my ethic when there's work involved. The second that I shower skeptics with my dialogue is when the third rock will ignite like a fire log and burn steadily from night to morn to bring forth enough heat to keep your earthlings warm. Sip a fifth on the 6th day for stress relief and catch it right before you drift in the deep REM sleep. It's the dream merchant, selling everything from lucid nightmares to fantastic flashbacks to classic recollections of wearing a gas mask, the 4th period lunch right after math and time for arts and crafts. That good time shit'll make a pessimist laugh. Drop weaponry to make you call the rest of your staff, and at the briefing out, tell them it's a blessing to have the ability to stay sharp and rip you in half. Nah, with thoughts of mass exodus directing us to a place where our own thoughts start collecting us. They got us on the clock, checking us in, accounting for what we make in benefits and dividends, and I stay looking within. So what I write is introspective. It's like I'm Robocop and killing shit is my directive. I'm naturally selected to hit y'all with all that next shit, and when you don't get it, call it to collect it. Stop walking in the dark and put on your headlights. Psyche O gonna rip tonight. You're dead right. And all you MCs out there with stage fright is where stick gonna rip this mic. You're dead right. It's like that every single day of the week. We catch it right before you drift in the deep REM sleep and stay deep because we sick of listening to your plight. It's like yo gonna shed some light. You're dead right. Moving on to the next phase, you hear talk of the beginning of the end of your days. You either in it for the art or you in it because it pays. But most of these cats ain't really what they portray, so I can't sweat tomorrow cause I'm hungry today. I take a chunk of special eds, alligator souffle, and when my mind spray, it's all gray matter splattering. That's why I step up to the sound of teeth chattering. People fear the things they can't understand and overlook independent for overused name brand. My fam's so tight, we drink out of the same can. Sun showers got you running back home to grab your Ray-Bans. I stay tan, still get around like fan blades, and you're listening to music Mudfish's hands made. I'm out to get a raise, out to keep the mind paid, out to blaze and conduct the planes walking parade. Stop walking in the dark and put on your headlights. Psyche O gonna rip tonight. You're dead right. And all you MCs out there with stage fright is where stick gonna rip this mic. You're dead right. It's like that every single day of the week. We catch it right before you drift in the deep REM sleep and stay deep because it's strictly for the people that lie. It's like yo gonna shed some light. You're dead right. Seems like you've lost your head. Let's pick it up and begin to examine it. Seems like you've lost your head. Yo, Dave, get on the best acts and bless that while I come with another fresh track. Sit loops that get around like a racetrack. One take in the lab and get applause for the playback. Most misunderstood cat that got people looking at me strange like damn stick, why you say that? Cause it's the truth, black. I got no time to be soft with words, so oftentimes you're looking at me all perturbed. It's like I work the angles and include the curves, and I'll be giving people love with the smoothest serves. So just add up the zeros, you're still getting none. It only takes a second for your crew to to get done. I'm dynamite with it, and spots get blown while you approach the mic with too much testosterone. You need to lighten up, plus you're rough around the edges and you need to tighten up. Right. For every thug fable that you think of writing up, I got a phone book of rhymes just to call you bluff. So please, stop trying to be somebody you're not. It's Stick, Planeswalkers, boy, you must have forgot. Hello? Seems like you've lost your head. Pick it up and begin to examine it. Seems like you've lost your head. Synthesis, get on the 56 while we do this. Keeping all the angles congruent. Word to pH, I keep the ebb and flow fluent. You forgot your late pass, your ass is still truant. Yep. I walk across the stage and sometimes I grab my unit. I'm cleaning up the house and plus I'm doing home improvements. Your album's whack, in fact it need fine tuning. I see the bigger picture, plus I use my lens to zoom in. Magnify it by 100%. I never give up eating whack MCs for Lent. I got that calibrated cold crush, never by accident. Nasty shit, like them hookers that you be maxing with. Plus a 2K2 disaster kid. Designer treat your ass like a foster kid. So yo, don't be amazed when we blow up the spot. It's like yo, Planeswalkers, boy, you must have forgot. Hey buddy, seems like you've lost your head. Let's pick it up and begin to examine it. Seems like you've lost your head.
I'm swinging. Verbally decapitating. Verbally decapitating.
Watch that stuff. Seems like you've lost your head. Let's pick it up and begin to examine it. Seems like you've lost your head. Drop it. So Wiz can start. Beyond the mental state is the absolute truth and the ingredients for leaving rappers mute. I'm mutilating cats that stay medicated, over-exaggerated. Cause Planeswalkers bomb at a faster rate. You're gonna have to wait to show you have to wait. Hit you with the on-the-spot display that's smooth like songs by Donny Hathaway. Carrying the beacon through these dark pathways, so I go the extra mile when we meet you halfway. I'm fresh even though I didn't take a bath today. You're paranoid and feeling like you have to spray. Your style is yesterday while we plan to keep it futuristic and keep the jam swollen like an ankle when it's twisted. Move too fast, you might miss it. Slow up the pace, we improve the taste like butter on the biscuit. It's Twistic on the mic if you like it or not. I rap it with Sid and Dave, man, y'all must have forgot. It's like that. It's like how long can the human body survive after it's been decapitated, after the head is chopped off, after it's left rolling, tumbling off of its shoulders onto the ground down the rocky pavement? How long?
Every one of the persons in attendance showed good judgment and acted in a manner that could not be open to criticism.
Now you can change your perspective of hip-hop, and if it don't sound correct when it dropped and perfect, that's right. It's cyanide for your forked tongue. Direct from the ATL where we report from, with the Psyche Origami perspective, perfection. You should've took your time and been a little more selective. We take the cake and leave y'all with the crumbs, and that's direct from the ATL.
Ready? Begin.
Sound waves from the chorus pierce the left eye, your Horus. The mental wealth of meditating monks can't afford this. Horus, material classic on CD or wax. Laser beam attacks the barcode to read the cereal. Sledgehammer versus break hard rocks to minerals. You claim it keep it real, but I keep it real cynical. The sarcastic cat from Home Park strikes again with them potent paragraphs to dim the inner light within. You light with the pen, while this is heavy like Carl Jung with a backpack full of anvils. I stopped putting bodies in my trunk and made my own landfill full of rhyme sayers, immortal men without the auric and etheric layers. Purveyors of perversion get lost on this excursion through the thought process working. The knife hand of a surgeon, precise like Mr. Lecter with the sword of your lip. With sticks sent Dave, about to set it off, kid. With the Psyche Origami perspective, perfection. You're not feeling this one? Wait for the next one. It's cyanide for your forked tongue. Direct from the ATL where we report from. Now you can change your perspective of hip-hop, and if it don't sound correct when it drop, put it back one time.
In their judgment, it is the finest item of of its kind.
I keep my head cloudy like days when it rain out. Put this in your Walkman, have you strolling with your brain out. Some walk the same route, having tax with help. Some rappers come out the closet like Laszlo Holyfeld, getting recognized by practicing the bending their legs while I'm sprouting wheatgrass to put around their deathbed. I used to be a vegan, but I need my protein, so now I'm putting tuna steaks on salads with mixed greens. Split personality, double teaming my rivals that invalidate their worth by praying a false idol. My first eye's the vital organism, in fact, remaining open even when the others have to relax. Perhaps I might give you maps just to throw you off course, then hit you with the flaming pumpkin like the headless horseman. I force men to keep it on the defense, so stand with your shields up when you listen to this, because you can change your perspective of hip-hop, but if it don't sound correct when it dropped and perfect, that's right, it's cyanide for your fourth tongue, direct from the ATL where we report from, with the Psyche Origami perspective, perfection. You should've took your time and been a little more selective. I'm done with verses coming off of the tongue, now I'ma hand it off to Sen so he can give you all some. It's like, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. God.
You may be assured we take pride in our product and truly appreciate our customers telling us when anything is not performing up to our standard.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Lance Goodthrust here at KWIZ, and we're here with another exciting box seat match. Keep swinging till you had enough, and right before the bell sounds, hit you with another uppercut. Keep swinging till you had enough, and right before the bell sounds, hit you with another uppercut. Keep swinging till you had enough, and right before the bell sounds, hit you with another uppercut. Keep swinging till you had enough, and right before the bell sounds, hit you with another uppercut. Open season on optimists with open pocket wisdom and closed caption for activists banking on cataclysm. I'm spanking this crack monkey with paddles with holes in them till his belief system is frayed like old denim. Desperately seeking circles with no police in them, but it's all because the streets keep beating the same rhythm. Ask me about your man, I told you I can't feel him. It's like a flaky pastry with manure filling. That's why you never catch me at the bounce. They give me stupid stares like I pulled down my pants and had braided pubic hairs. So put your hands up and guard your eyes from the glare. Psyche O will bring the juice like electric chairs. Come along for the ride, you can catch us there, but you best arrive quick, cause you never know where you might end up when the brain stretches to the point where things are far-fetched, like having no arms and doing chin-ups, or having 10 nuts and walking with a severe limp. That's kinda cool, cause it looks like a pimp strut. Keep swinging till you had enough, and right before the bell sounds, hit you with another uppercut. Keep swinging till you had enough, and right before the bell sounds, hit you with another uppercut. Keep swinging till you had enough, and right before the bell sounds, hit you with another uppercut. Keep it off the beaten path, off-road like four-wheelers, officially four-fillers at F-Lord to the ceiling shit. We killing it, and it's about time not to take ownership, because it's yours to find. That's right. Multiply it faster than exponents and nine. Opponents design escape routes when they find out their armor all's gone and they're all shined out. Hit them right below the chin, make them scream time out. With undertones darker than again a stout of Tatty Porter. We keep your brain distorted like a broken tape recorder, but stay organized like I'm on a token sorter. With 2 quarters forming order turns to disorder. Synthesis and Dave matter be the mortar between the bricks that make this style stick like adhesive stamps. So with the beast advance, you might at least get your chance to bring the pain like jagged edge nipple clamps. Ha! We keep swinging till you had enough, and right before the bell sounds, hit you with another uppercut. We keep swinging till you had enough, and right before the bell sounds, hit you with another uppercut. We keep swinging till you had enough, and right before the bell sounds, hit you with another uppercut. We keep swinging till you had enough. Now I'm handed off the same charge, things fucking up, right?
Look at that fella, big burly opponent. Left, right, left, right.
When I'm swinging, I'm landing.
Thank you everyone for keeping your dial locked here.
We keep it at the point where the balloon is being pierced with the pen.
At the point of passing out in the opium den, with the pen scribbling your last thoughts before you drift off into deep rim with saliva dripping down your chin. So grab a napkin before walls start collapsing and falling in on this labyrinth that you're trapped in. The worst things happen during momentary lapses of rational objective thought, when the brain's caught between doing what you feel is right and doing what you want. Sitting around playing games and having time to front, slapping on the plastic and stabbing a stunt raw because it isn't enough to keep the cock to a jaw. It's dangerous to give scent dap with his crab claws, and even more so play with Dave's circular saw. Searching for flaws is only permitted when you're seeing if we're staying in the boundaries of copyright law. That's why we keep swinging till you had enough. And right before the bell sounds, hit you with another uppercut. We keep swinging till you had enough. And right before the bell sounds, hit you with another uppercut. We keep swinging till you had enough. And right before the bell sounds, hit you with another uppercut. We keep swinging till you had enough. DJ Synthesis and DJ Danger for chiming in with our commercial messages. We'll see you next time.